create another impromptu live. That one, why not? I'm going to, I've got about an hour, and I came out to the Farmstand and thought, well, if any of my friends are online and looking for something to do and want to start chatting, then I would just get on. Hey Luke, how you doing, buddy? Welcome. It's Taco Tuesday, and I thought I would just try to get a little bit done before I went in town. Treated ourselves to some delicious tacos. And thought for fun, I would do an impromptu live, because why not? See if anybody was out there while I work on my soap wrappers. Boy. Looks like people are probably busy doing other things tonight. And that's okay. Like I said, it was just an impromptu little thing. I'm slicing the labels for my soaps. Trying to work on that so I can get caught up, since I've got an event to go to tomorrow. Oh, I missed your comment. Hi, Jamie's Country Living. How do you make the soap wrappers? So I just print them off on these sheets. I just make them on the free app. Well, it's not an app, but maybe it is. Avery.com. I just go there, and they have a place where you can design them, and I just put in whatever it is that I'm making, and then I add all my information on there, and then I take my cutter and I cut them, and then I'll wrap them around the soap. I'm doing good, Jamie. How are you? What are you up to tonight? I just decided that if I was going to be in here, let's see if anybody else wanted to chat. I love having my farm stand. I'm so excited about it. I really have been enjoying it. And I've got my little space heater here. You can probably hear it. If it gets too loud, let me know. I can put it on the floor. But I thought, well, for now, I would just put it beside me. I just took a shower a little bit ago, so my hair's kind of wet. And it's a little cold still. Great to see you too. So yeah, I'll just take this and then, oh, I don't think I have my, I'm not sure if I have all my wrappers. Okay, good. If it, like I said, if it's loud, I can either turn it down or put it on the floor. Candy Dudette Watson. Please send codes. Hey, how are you doing? Thank you for joining the chat. Just a little impromptu while I was trying to get stuff done. I don't go to very many crafting type events very often anymore. I just don't have time to do that stuff, but we're having a local one, and it's called Women in Ag, And I do like going to that one because, you know, I'm very much into agriculture and that kind of stuff. So I like being around those kind of people. So I'm looking forward to that. But I'm down to 1 bar of this red berry tea. And so I thought, at least I've got it made at least. And it's ready to go. I just need to get more wrapped. Yeah, I am a busy lady, but you know, we're all busy, right? I mean, we all have things going on that keep us moving and shaking. So I don't know where all of you guys are from, but what is the weather like in your area? We have had snow flurries off and on the last few days. It snowed last night, and it snowed just kind of briefly throughout the day today. Big, huge, beautiful flakes. It was hard to get mad because it was so pretty. But last night when I locked up the baby calves, I locked them up 7:30 at night. It was snowing, big snowflakes, and I was like, oh, I can't get mad. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate the support so much. I'm very new to all this, and y'all know I'm not good with technology at all. But I do know how to push the live button, so I figured, well, do that. Cool 41 and raining in Maryland. You guys get a lot of rain there, huh? Is it a rainy area? I can't remember. Can't say that I've ever been there. Ooh, on the lemongrass. I do like the lemongrass. It's been a pretty popular one. Do any of you guys do any of this kind of stuff? Do you make your own soaps or wares or goods that you sell? You go to vendor events, farmers markets, or the like? I know Luke has been with me to our local farmers market, and he has helped me sell my breads and things. Yes, we sure do. What do you sell? I'm curious to know. Water lily. Or maybe you were saying, yes, we sure do, to the rain. You make your own stickers. Okay, you have to tell me about this because I'm just kind of getting into the whole sticker concept. So I had someone kind of explain to me what it is, and I made a sticker on Avery, and I sent it to someone, another YouTuber, because she was like, I collect stickers and I give shout outs or whatever. She puts them on a board and then gives other channels shout outs. And that was like, my channel had been going like weeks. I mean, it was very, very, very early beginning phase. I mean, I haven't even been doing this a year, but anyway, I was like, okay, so I have these stickers that I put on my bags that I've sent her. Oh, let's see what your comment says. Okay, so your stickers though, are they like the ones that you share with your channel that have your logo, or do you like make them for other people and sell them? I'm curious about it. Or is it something you do for like scrapbooking? I'm out of the loop on this one, and I would love to learn about it. Anyway, so I was talking to another lady, and she said that the stickers that they're talking about, like on social media and stuff, that people are making, you can make them on online, and then you swap them or you use them for giveaways and things for people to feel like they're just have a piece of what you have going on. I guess kind of like this shirt. I bought it from Patera's. Long time ago it seems, and so maybe it's something like that, like merch. Okay, all things beautiful homestead. You make comfrey salve. Okay, I haven't gotten into comfrey. I haven't really gotten into salves either. So tell us like all the wonderful benefits there are, because I hear a lot of my YouTube friends talk about how wonderful it is. You used to make decals. Okay, cool. So what's your favorite way to use your comfrey salve? Do you use it for like everything, like for cracked heels and stuff like that? Do you sell it at farmer's market? As you all can see, I am no perfectionist. Usually I'm really, really particular when I do these things, but see, if you look really close, the top has a little more white than the bottom, and that kind of stuff just about drives me nuts. But I'm letting this stuff go, and most of my customers appreciate that I am just one person doing this, and that it's very rustic and definitely artisan. I mean, it's just rough made stuff. Sticker paper, then put clear vinyl on them to protect them. Okay, all right. So I have a guilty thing here. I have a silhouette, and I know that I could be doing all this stuff on the silhouette and it would cut it out and it would look super awesome. It's an older one that I bought from a lady who runs a business in town, and she upgraded, and I just can't, I guess I can't have the patience to sit down and figure it out, but I really, really want to, because I want to make new labels for my jams. I've just been making them on Avery, and I really think it'd be super cool to make some for my jams. Okay, so here is my water lily. It's so good. And I've already wrapped it. And then what I'll do, let me find my some tape. Of course, I probably won't find it. No. I'll dig for it in a second, but I'll go ahead and show you guys. The part that I've already taped, I cover it up. Put the water lily on there, and I wrap it. And then I'll tape it. And on the side has my ingredients. There's what it is. And then there's my information, so people can get a hold of me if they have questions. So I figured that out. Like I said, it was on Avery, just a free app. Now I can't find my regular tape. I must have taken it inside. Hold on. Thank you. Okay, what kind of jelly is your favorite that you've been making? I've been making jellies for years. I sell them at the farmer's market. 2 seconds here, and I'll show you my jelly shelf here in the Farmstand. Let's go ahead and get this taped down real quick while it's... Hey, you know what? I might actually like this kind of tape better. That was a nice, easy thing to do. See if I can figure out how to flip you. In that corner Will it let me zoom? There we go. Those are the jams and jellies that I have currently. Oh. Do I have a website? No, I don't. Told you I'm really bad with technology. Oops, here we go again. I need to do Etsy. I really should, because now that I have the farm stand set up, I have an organized place. Here, you've never been in the farm stand with me. Let me give you a short little tour. You will walk in the door and you will see some freeze-dried goodies, my canned goods. And then these shelves are to be filled with things that I still haven't brought out. I mean, I've just barely had time. The baskets used to hang from these cool rafters. And then I have a freezer with a few things. Breads and cookies and things that I've made. And then I keep my dairy stuff in that refrigerator, which I don't have turned on. I have my kitchen scarves. That's about the only crafty thing I have in here right now. And then behind me, I have more freeze-dried goodies. So there we go. Try not to make you all seasick here. And then now I'm working on my soaps, which, whoops, I'll try to go slower. Sorry. They go back here on that shelf. And they are made with my goat's milk. And so yeah, I should. I just haven't got there yet. One day maybe. I want to finish the farm stand first. Oh, Ray, hi. Hi, buddy. I miss you. Big hugs. I is Billy being silly, and thank you, Jamie. You just started this year making jelly. I tell you what, you can just do anything and everything. I can't think of a flavor you really can't do. Use it for joint pain, tendinitis, rashes. Man, I need to really figure out this. Okay, Sarah, so you need to meet All Things Beautiful and go to their homestead or their YouTube channel and find out about their salve, because girl, I know you could grow it and make it, because I know you make salves. I don't sell it at farmer's market. It won't let me read the whole thing. I don't sell at farmer's market, only word of mouth. I can't make enough to keep up with orders. It works so good. That is awesome. Oh, I'm so excited for you. That is wonderful. You know, that is a exciting place to be. Yeah, I think they said calendula. Did I get that right? No, comfrey. So, Sarah, comfrey. We need to look into comfrey together and make that be a project. I love watching other people succeed and support each other. It's so wonderful. You want to try freeze-dried food? It is so fun. The candies are just so tasty and fun and different. There are candies like Skittles that are chewy that some people don't like that in their teeth, or, you know, as we get older, our teeth get a little more sensitive and they can eat the crunchy ones. I have a lot of the elderly at the market. You know, sometimes you tend to like sweet and sour stuff. The older you get, your olfactory nerves or whatever, your taste buds change and you crave those things. And I have had fun sharing that with some of the elders in the community. But I actually got the freeze dryer because I wanted it for just a way of preserving stuff, because I hate food waste. I mean, even though I have chickens and goats and things that'll eat that stuff, if I can save it and use it, then I try to do that, because, like, for example, you could cut up an apple and keep the major part of the apple for our humans, but I can give the cores to my animals. Anyway, that's my soapbox, I guess. All right, back to working on my soaps. Gonna share you out. Be right back. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah. Always fun to make new friends and talk with everybody. Sarah, how are you handling this weather on your farm? I'm sure you're exhausted from all your hard work, you all. Sarah has a new YouTube channel herself. I love watching her and her son and all the things they do on their farm. Actually, everybody that's in the chat today has a channel. What year did you start Farmers Market? Okay, I don't remember. Well, let's see. Yes, we had our 10-year anniversary this year, and I was one of the very first people. I didn't go to the very first market, but I think the first month I started selling. I will be wrapping soaps myself soon. Just got done with the shed. Phew. Yeah, I saw your little gingerbread soaps. Those are so super cute. What a fun idea. That was fun. Now I know when you told me how you like molds. That makes sense. Oh, y'all, I about didn't catch this. I wrapped my water lily in lemongrass. Got too busy chitty-chatting. Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate that. You have a video out on how to make comfrey. Okay, I'm going to try to find that, and then I will share it on my community page if I can find it. That would be helpful to lots of people, I'm sure. I need to focus here. Get the right tabs. Oh, now look what I've done. I've got it on both sides. Story of my life. I'm as crazy as they get, I think. My husband probably would agree. I'm really glad you guys all decided to join me tonight. It makes it a lot more fun to do these projects when you have friends with you. Let's pick it up, see what I missed. Yeah, oops. Oh well, like I said, most people know it is just someone handcrafting it, and they kind of like the little imperfections that, honestly, I see them more than probably everybody else does. I'm the one that probably gets more worked up about it. Most people like the fact that it is handcrafted and made with local natural ingredients when possible and all that good stuff. I mean, obviously I have to buy some of the stuff from the store because we don't grow some of the things that would... I don't know a lot of people that make oils around here. Oh, those were good muffins. They were delicious. Did you make some of your own at your house? They were amazing. I enjoyed them very much. And so did my family and customers that got some too. I got some nice compliments on them, so they are tasty. They're worth doing. Everybody's still okay with the heater? Actually, I'm doing okay. I think I can put it down on the floor. There. Now it's not blowing right in your ears. It's amazing how that teeny tiny little space heater will warm up this whole space. We did that spray foam insulation, and it was expensive, but I think it was worth it because not only does it insulate very well, it kind of made the building more structurally sound. It wasn't the quality of building that I really was wanting and hoping for. But, you know, that's okay. I was excited to get it, and that was fine. You know, these things all work out in the end. Try not to stress about it. Y'all, I'm so glad I couldn't find that little tape. So much smarter. So much better, because the width of this roll is just perfect. Oh, but I know what I am missing. So I usually stick a little piece of tape on here and here so that this can't slide up and down. Well, we'll just see. If it becomes an issue, then I'll go back and fix it. When did I start officially my channel? I think it was in December of this year. So I think it was December, because I started my Facebook Facebook page, and my blog, because I used to blog before I started vlogging in December. I think it would be 4 years ago. And I opened up a YouTube account just because I liked watching YouTube. I did a few response videos, but I didn't start creating content until December of last year. How long have all of you been YouTubers? YouTube content creators? Yes, we did, Sarah. We were both talking to each other, and I told you how I really wanted to do it. Then you did it, and I'm like, okay, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I had thought about waiting till, I think it was January, but then I'm like, you gotta jump in sometime. You just gotta do it. You gotta get your feet wet and do it. The link to making comfrey. I missed something. Hey, if you have the link on the video, share it now. Please share with everyone. I would love that. If not, I will just, you can either message me, because I think you have my email, I'm pretty sure. If not, it's just the Inquisitive Farmwife @gmail.com. Or is there a way you can message me? You can certainly do that. Or I'll just look it up later tonight. Well, back at ya. Hello. Thank you. Welcome to tonight's impromptu chitty chat and soap wrapping series. What are you up to, my new friend? Okay, now I'm on the lemongrass, finally. Ooh, that's another good one. Yum, yum, yum. And thankfully, I already had some of these almost ready. What am I missing? What am I missing? Only mods can post link. Okay, see, I don't even have a mod because I just said, okay, I'm going to push the live button. So I didn't even ask for any help from anybody. Hugo Homestead, so good to see you. Let's see, I haven't been to your channel in a while. I need to check you out again. I think the last time, were we in, I'm sure we were in a collab here somewhat recently. I know we probably did a fermented one, but were you on the one where we did the grilling? Anyway, good to see you. Thank you for popping in. What are you up to? What are you doing? I think you were on my last live because I think I remember talking about how I remember you doing the big explanation on how to say your channel name properly. Cold and rainy, rain, snow mix. So we had a little bit of rain and then we had snow, but it hasn't really mixed in the same day, I don't think. Well, I take that back. It might have rained in the morning and then snowed in the afternoon, actually. Be safe and warm. Yes. I am dreading winter. I think this comes with age. I just think that's the way it is. I did actually try to embrace it last night, but ice I won't do. That's when I get nasty and mean and grumpy. We had an ice storm several years back where we went without electricity for, I think it was more than a week. Maybe it was like 2 weeks. I don't remember. But I was running an in-home daycare at the time. And, oh, that was awful. But thankfully, we were able to get our hands on a generator. Generators were selling out left and right. I mean, we would go several towns over to find them. And I'm like, some of these parents can go back to work because some of these other surrounding towns, because around here we have lots of little towns that people live in, and then you can go to the bigger places to work. But anyway, I had parents that were able to get back to work that had electricity in the places they were, and it was hard because they counted on me to be there to watch their kids, but I couldn't do it without electricity. So thankfully I was finally able to get a generator and get up and going. But I didn't have livestock at that time. I just really feel sorry for a lot of people had troubles like with birds. I know there was some bird sanctuary type places that had all their netting and everything fall in, and either birds died because of the weight of everything collapsing buildings and structures and things, or they got loose and, you know, they were never to be found again or never to be caught again. So I'm glad I didn't have to deal with that. It's bad enough. I know I've had my things kind of sag and stuff from the snow and a little bit of ice that we've had, but nothing like the ice storm. I really hope people don't have to have that this year anywhere. Well, look at us, friends. We are now finishing up the lemongrass. Getting it done. I think I will move. Okay. Oh, this one I'm going to have to do a little extra wrapping on. Now, I cannot figure out how to say this. Sweet orange, is it cassia? Does anyone know what that is? cassia, clove and nutmeg. Oh, I love it. It's wonderful. It's perfect fall winter scent. But I'm not familiar with that spice. I don't think it's an herb. I think it's a spice. Tell me if you know. I'm curious. So what I did on this bar is I took some orange peels and I dehydrated them, and then I sprinkled them on half of the loaf. Hey Hoogie, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you being here. Have a good evening. So if you can imagine, let's see, you know, as I put it in, I sprinkled it on about half, and I tried to make a little bit of a design on here. And then the inside of the bar stayed smooth because I thought that would be too rough on people's skin to wash with. unlike some of the others, I like the lemongrass, I did actually put a little bit of it in the bar. Let's see if we can find one. So like this one, you can see just tiny specks, which that wasn't so bad. But the orange I thought would be too much. So anyway, I just put it on top mostly for decorations. What's everyone doing for supper tonight? If you weren't here when I first opened the live, you probably didn't hear me say Taco Tuesday. We are going to taco it tonight. What's everyone else doing for supper? You have delicious things going. Did you put something in the crock pot earlier today? What did you do? What are your plans? Inspire each other on ideas. Inspire me for tomorrow night's supper. Pretzel from Sonic. Hey, I know where you got that, but I don't consider that supper, honey. That was a snack. And it was a good one. And you deserved it after being out in the cold with me today. So if anybody's curious, that's my buddy Luke, Outdoor Curiosity. That's his new channel that he's just getting up and going and learning about. He has taught me a lot about technology, and he has a GoPro, and he's used it here on my farm to help me make videos. And he also did all the filming for my daughter's wedding. So if you saw that snippet of the wedding video that I did, there's a more in-depth one on his channel. So yeah, that's my buddy Luke, who comes and helps me, and it's on my videos sometimes. They were Sonic soft pretzels, and I was quite impressed. I thought, how good can they be, you know? And they actually are pretty darn good. I have made pretzels myself one time out of sourdough here at the house, and they were okay. I would definitely, if I decided I wanted to continue with it, need to tweak it and work with it a little bit. But it was fun. And I made my own cheese sauce to go with it. And of course that was fun too. I guess that's all I'll do with this one. I have two more. I better figure something out here. I want to get them wrapped somehow. I just may have to steal from another box. I just kind of want to get them done. I think I'll steal from the water lily box, I guess. Ah, these are all scrap pieces. See if they fit. See, look at me, letting it go. Don't have everything matching perfectly. This is a big step for me, y'all. Big step. A couple years ago, I would have been like, nope, gotta go to the store, gotta buy a new matching one. But today me says, you're working on this project, finish it. How many of you, the older you get, have learned to let those little things that used to bother you so much, you can let them go now? Or is it just me? I have learned that so many people are very forgiving about things. Pork roast in the crock pot. Chicken breast, rice, broccoli with cream and mushroom soup and casserole type thing. Sarah, I knew I should have come to your house today. Got your fire going. And chicken, rice, and broccoli. I bet that was so good. Crock pot makes everything so tender. I bet your pork was really tender. Oh, Marty. Marty, hey! I just now caught on to who this was I was talking to. How are you and Deanna tonight? Good to see you. Yeah, life is too short to worry about the little stuff. And Marty, who just popped on here, is one of my customers that would tell me, don't worry about it, it's fine. It doesn't have to look perfect. He and his wife have always been very kind and very good about supporting all the locals. They're very good people. Use good people. My grandma used to tell me to put stuff in the crock pot when I was, you know, in the field or whatever. And I wonder what kind of meals she would have come up with if she would have gotten into the Instapot when she was like, you know, my age or even younger when she had younger kids. But that would have made her life so much easier because she would cook. She would go out in the field with Grandpa. She'd drive the truck. Back then they didn't have semis, but they would have the big grain trucks, and she drove it till she tipped it over, and then she said no more. I don't blame her because she was out on the main highway, and I think it scared her pretty good. Yes, support local farmers too. Yes. I love it. We've got a pretty good community around here where everyone is good about wanting to support each other. It's kind of sweet. It's really nice. We live in a very small, like I said earlier, you know, it's a lot of little towns, but we all come together. You know, like one town does the big 4th of July and a melodrama, and another town might do you know, the festive lights ceremonies, and yeah, it's kind of neat. I like small town living. I don't think I could live in the big city. My oldest daughter used to want to live in the big city, Kansas City, if any of you locals, or a lot of people probably know Kansas City just because of the airport and stuff, but she wanted to work at Children's Mercy. But I think life has changed a little bit now that she's, you know, and she just got married and they're starting a family and all this stuff, that she's decided that maybe small town isn't so bad after all. She doesn't live here, but she lives in an even smaller town than what she grew up in. So I find that a little bit ironic, but you know, and that's the way life is. Let's see, what's everyone doing tomorrow? You know, from me trying to working at getting projects done here, I'm going to do the Women in Ag. I'm so excited. Sarah, I don't know if you guys are all coming. I hadn't heard you talk about it, but I can't remember. I think they're talking about, was this year pollinators? I don't remember what the guest speaker's talking about this year. I've just been so busy this fall with things that I just remember they were bringing it back, and I said, yes, I want to go. And then they said, do you want to be a vendor? Of course I do. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm not seeing any comments for a while, but we've got 8 people in here. Say hi to everybody. Am I still online? It says I'm live. The ram is coming tomorrow. Very exciting day. Indeed. Oh my goodness. Did you get your shed ready for him to come? Or was that just the project you needed to do for birding? Oh, your calf is leaving. Well, that means you'll have more milk, I guess. That's okay. But he's such a cutie patootie. You'll miss him, I'm sure. Oh, all right. I didn't have to worry about, oh, this is the top seller. I didn't have to worry about doing this. I guess I'd already done this part. Look at me. Look at me go. So these are my round bars of soap that I make. And I actually wrap them, I start them out with a coffee filter. And I found a way to kind of wrap it around there. And you can still smell it, but it just kind of keeps things. I decided this year to start wrapping my soaps differently. I used to just like wrap one little thing around there, but I don't know. I kind of decided to take a different approach this year about it. I wanted to look a little more professional, and I got the cutter that, you know, makes them the same size, and so they're just a certain price per bar versus per ounce, which works so much easier. Especially like at market, you just make a sign, you don't have to individually mark each one. So yeah, so that's how that one gets done. And this one I'm down to one, so I'm glad I have some of this ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like I need to make another sheet of them though. Well, you know, maybe I would have had 2 sheets if I wouldn't have done the front and back. But it looks like I messed up though, because it's off. So that's probably why I did that. Anyway, so yeah. Now for the round ones. Guys, we are getting this project done together. This is great. Oops. Yeah, I like doing that. Like I said, I don't do very many. I used to do craft shows and stuff because I used to do a lot more crafty things like quilting and I don't know, crafty stuff. And I just, that stuff doesn't sell as well as food stuff does, to be honest, and that's just the truth of the matter. As much as I love doing it, it takes so much time, and you don't always get your reward back for it. So I found that, ta-da, not too bad. It may not be the way I do it forever, but this is my new way of doing it this year anyway. Some straw on tomorrow when you have a bit more light. Yeah, I think we're in for a bit of a cold spell. I thought we were going to have a cold spell for just a couple days, so I didn't have the watering stuff out or anything ready. And then I looked at the forecast, and it's like, oh, 2 weeks of freezing temperatures. Nice. Ring, ring. Luke, you want to come help me? We're ordering pizza. Oh, I guess it wasn't ring ring. I was at the house because we had a bridal shower. But anyway, Luke came and helped me, and I got that done, and it big weight off my shoulders because I had gotten the straw down. I had done that by myself, but the watering stuff I needed help with because, I mean, I've done it by myself before in the past. It can be done. It's no big deal. But I tell you what, if you have someone to grab one end of the 100-foot extension cord, it makes it a lot easier to unwrap it and not get knots in it if you have someone helping you. Just to hold it, just to hold one end and keep it from tangling back. Or the garden hoses, you know, wrapping them up. That stuff, it's heavy and it's nice to have someone else do it while you're doing something else. Thank you for telling me that it looked pretty. I appreciate that. Or no, you said that's cute. Looks good. That's cute. Thank you. I appreciate that because, you know, you do want things to look nice when you sell them to people or gift them to people, and my name's on it, and my whole, not gimmick, that sounds terrible, but my whole thing is that I take pride in everything coming from my hands. So I don't hire people to make the bread and then I sell it or whatever. I make the bread. I make the butter or whatever. So it's just kind of, I take pride in everything that I have available for sale because my hands made it and I want it to look nice. Uh-oh, I am getting a snap. And it has been almost an hour, so that may mean it is time to go Taco Tuesday. I may have to get off here. It looks like most of you are gone anyway. Yeah, it is nice to have help. Oh. It's your dad. It's so good that he'll come help you, and I know that I should probably come help more, but like you coming here, you're busy with projects, I'm busy with projects. We need to plan maybe to just, that's a big one. I don't know how you did it, girl. Hey, woman, you inspire me. Well, guys, thank you so much for coming in. I sure appreciate it. Okay, you're still here. Hey, you're still there. Bye, Marty. Thank you for coming in. Maybe I'll honk on my way into town, on my way to Taco Tuesday. I'll honk and say hi. Okay, yeah, I just got the text. It is time to grab the fam and head on out. And I appreciate you guys all for popping in and spending some time with me while I worked on a project I needed to get done. See you later, guys. Have a good evening. Bye.